What's happening, sixth graders? We are almost there. Chapter 9.2, example 1. So now we're talking about this weird word called mean. Why do we say the word mean? I don't know, because we never will say that again in our lives. We always say the word average. So what's the average is the same as what's the mean. And how do I find the mean? Well, I add up every number, and then I count how many numbers there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I add them all up and then divide by the number of numbers, which is 7. So make sure you have your notes. That's the first key idea, and that's there for you in case it's hard for you to remember. So this says the table shows the number of text messages sent by a group of friends over 1 week. What is the mean number of messages sent? So add them all up. That's here. This is the sum of the data. And then divide by the number of values. So there's, like we said, there's 7 here. So you add them all up and then divide by 7. So we got 721 divided by 7, and you get 103. You can use a calculator for all this, so it doesn't take forever. But that's how you're going to find the average, or the mean is what we call it in math terms. So 103 is the correct answer. You probably send, if you have a phone, more than 103 a week, I bet. Anyway, let's take a look at another one. So it says find the mean of the data. Again, that's the average. So we have 6 numbers here. So you're going to add them all up, divide by 6.
Find the mean of the data.
Oh, my favorite guy.
Just what is a mean? Well, in real-life situations, we're often talking about averages. The average number of students in a class, the average monthly amount of rain, the average number of points scored in a game. These averages usually are talking about the mean. So how do we find a mean? Well, there's a handy formula. To find a mean of a set of numbers or data like the ones we have here, you can use the formula which says to find the sum of the data, or the sum of the numbers, and divide it by the number of the data, or the number of these values. For instance, over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values. So the number of values is 6. Let's use this formula to find the mean for these data. The mean equals big long fraction bar to hold all those values. Write the sum of the values. 30 plus 81.
Sorry, that's so boring.
Plus 50 plus 24 plus 15 plus 64. Divide by the number of values. As we said before, there are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So divide by 6. Then all we need to do is simplify. Find the sum. The sum of all those numbers is 264. And we can divide 264 by 6 to find that the mean is 44 for this problem. So we can say that the mean, or the average, of the numbers 30, 81, 50, 24, 15, and 64 is 44. A review of what we do to find the mean: we simply find the sum of all our data, and we divide it by the number of data.
Add them all up and then count how many there are and then divide. You'd be good to go on finding the mean, which is another word for average. All right, that's it for example 1. I'll see you guys at the next one.